A $300 senior support payment is expected to reach eligible Americans this week, and if you've been hearing whispers, headlines, or nonstop buzz about it online, then this is the place where you finally get straight answers. No confusion, no clickbait, just facts, clarity, and every detail you need to know about who qualifies, when it may arrive, and what you should realistically expect. Right now, thousands of seniors across the country are anxiously waiting, checking updates, scrolling through social media, watching news clips, and asking the exact same question: am I getting this $300 payment or not? And honestly, it's not your fault if you feel confused. The internet is full of half-truths, rumors, and exaggerated hype. But today, we're cutting through all of that because this isn't just about money. For many seniors, $300 is grocery support, medication support, heating bill support, rent support. It's breathing room. It's a little relief. It's dignity in a world that keeps getting more expensive day by day. And when something like this is announced, every senior deserves clarity. So let's talk about what is happening in January, what this $300 update really means, who could actually receive it, how it connects with Social Security and seniors, and who needs to be careful about misinformation before getting their hopes up. First, here's the most important thing to understand. This $300 senior support isn't some random rumor floating online. It is tied to real ongoing support discussions, budget developments, assistance funding, and specific program eligibility structures designed to support certain groups of seniors based on income level, financial stress, benefit category, and residence in qualifying states or programs. But that does not mean everyone is automatically getting it. And that's where the confusion starts. Many seniors see the headline and immediately think, I get Social Security, so I'm automatically getting this too, right? But just getting Social Security benefits does not automatically make you eligible. In fact, eligibility almost always depends on a combination of things like your income level, benefit category, whether you receive additional low-income supplements, whether you're part of state-supported assistance programs, and whether you fall within the qualifying criteria being used for this payment period. See the suspense here? Because yes, something real is happening, but it's not everyone gets it overnight. It's targeted, it's structured, it's measured, and it's for specific seniors meeting certain conditions. So who exactly are the seniors most likely to qualify? Let's break it down simply and clearly. This payment is expected to particularly support seniors who are already part of low-income benefit categories, seniors receiving certain assistance, seniors facing economic hardship, seniors who rely heavily on benefits like SSI or have very limited additional income, and in some cases, seniors covered under states expanding senior support or relief initiatives. This may include seniors receiving supplemental security income, some seniors receiving state-based senior support, low-income seniors facing financial hardship, possibly seniors with limited or no additional earnings, and in certain cases, seniors in programs designed to provide cost-of-living relief. But here's something extremely important. This is not a universal Social Security bonus. It is not a blanket federal automatic payment for every SSA recipient, and it is not a guaranteed benefit for everyone who is simply over 62 or 65. So if someone online is saying every single senior is getting it no matter what, that's simply not true. Now here's another major question seniors are asking. Is this connected to Social Security retirement, SSDI disability, SSI, VA benefits, or just general senior assistance? Great question. And the answer is slightly layered. Many seniors who receive Social Security benefits might seem like potential candidates for this new $300 payment based on their income or personal circumstances. However, it's important to understand that this payment is not officially considered an increase to Social Security benefits. It is also not what's called a COLA, cost of living adjustment bonus, which is a regular increase aimed at keeping up with inflation. Instead, this $300 payment is better described as a form of targeted relief or supplemental support. This means it is an extra payment designed to help specific groups of seniors who meet particular eligibility requirements. It does not replace or add to the standard Social Security payments that all eligible beneficiaries receive. Rather, it works alongside those regular benefits, providing additional assistance where it's needed most. For example, if you are a senior who receives only Social Security retirement benefits and you have a stable or higher income, or you get comfortable benefits that meet your needs, you are probably not eligible for this $300 payment. Similarly, if you receive disability benefits but your income exceeds certain thresholds set by the program, you may also not qualify. The key point here is that this payment targets seniors who are facing financial hardships or who already qualify for supplemental assistance programs. If you do not fall into those hardship or supplemental categories, this extra payment may not apply to you. To summarize, this $300 support is not a universal payment for all Social Security recipients. It's a carefully designed assistance program aimed at helping those who truly need extra financial help based on income and hardship criteria. But if you are a senior living on very limited income, if you rely heavily on support, if your resources are very restricted, if you are part of assistance benefit layers, then you stand a much stronger chance of qualifying. Now let's talk timing. Because if the news is saying it could arrive this week, people want to know exactly how that works. Payments like these typically follow a structure depending on processing schedules. In many cases, they either get deposited electronically for those with direct deposit, or they may be distributed through benefit cards or mailed checks, depending on how a senior normally receives assistance. So if you normally receive government assistance through direct deposit, that may be how this payment would reach you. And if you usually receive paper checks or benefit cards, it may follow that method. Here's something seniors should really pay attention to. If you are eligible, you generally do not need to apply separately. Most legitimate government support payments automatically identify eligible recipients based on records and approved benefit criteria. So if someone is telling you, register here to claim your $300 or pay a fee to verify eligibility or provide bank details to receive payment, please stop. That is not real. Those are scams. Government support never works like that. You do not pay to receive relief. You do not sign up through random websites. And you should never send your social security number, banking information, or ID to unofficial sources promising payments. So here's what seniors should realistically do. Watch your normal payment method, check for official announcements, pay attention to credible updates, be careful of fake news pages, and never trust those promising guaranteed money for a fee. Now let's talk about expectations, because expectations matter. Even for seniors who qualify, this $300 is meant to help, but it is not meant to solve every financial struggle permanently. Many seniors are dealing with skyrocketing grocery bills, medication expenses, rent increases, electricity costs, gas prices, and everything else in life that keeps getting more expensive. So while $300 can help a lot, seniors still deserve stronger long-term support. Many seniors are still calling for more direct federal relief, better benefit expansions, stronger Social Security protections, additional stimulus-style assistance, and better affordability measures. Because yes, seniors worked for decades, they contributed, they paid taxes, they built the economy. So support isn't charity, it's fairness. That's also why updates like this matter so much. Because seniors deserve dignity, clarity, and respect. Not confusion, not anxiety, not misinformation. Now let's answer the biggest burning question. How do you really know if you're in the group most likely to qualify? Think of it like this. If you're a senior living with limited or extremely low income, this means seniors who are struggling financially or living on very small monthly income are among the most likely groups considered. If you rely on supplemental assistance or hardship relief, if you already depend on extra financial help, hardship programs, or additional support, you are more likely to fall within the priority group if your state participates in support expansions. Not every state or region handles support the same way. If your state is actively participating in expanded senior support or relief programs, your chances may be higher. If you already receive targeted senior support, seniors who are currently receiving specially targeted support programs are often included in priority consideration. If your benefit category includes low-income eligibility, if your benefit type officially recognizes you as low income, you are likely part of the group being considered. Then you're among the most likely groups considered. So if you fit into these categories, you are generally among the higher priority eligibility groups. On the other hand, if you're receiving regular Social Security with a stable income and no hardship category participation, your eligibility chances may be lower. Meaning, seniors who only receive normal Social Security, have relatively stable income, and are not part of hardship or low-income programs may have a lower chance of qualifying. But let's be honest, we will continue seeing changing developments, clarifications, rollout adjustments, and updated confirmations. In reality, details are still evolving. More updates, clarifications, and adjustments are expected. So while payments may begin landing this week for eligible seniors, more clarity is still rolling out across different regions and benefit structures. So yes, some eligible seniors may start receiving payments soon, but full confirmation and clearer guidance are still being released in different areas and programs. That's why seniors should stay updated, because this isn't just about now, it's about the next step. It's about what support may follow. It's about how governments respond to senior struggles moving forward, and it's about ensuring seniors don't get left behind. So here's the emotional truth that often gets ignored. Behind every headline about payment updates, there is always a real person living a real life. These headlines are not just about numbers or statistics. They represent the everyday struggles, worries, and hopes of countless individuals. Picture a grandmother who faces the heart-wrenching decision of whether to pay her bills or buy the medicine she needs. This is a reality for many grandmothers who must make these tough choices every single day. Imagine a grandfather who constantly worries about paying his rent on time, fearful that he might lose his home if he falls behind. Think about a disabled senior who carefully counts every dollar at the pharmacy, trying to figure out if they can afford their essential medications this month. Or consider an elderly couple who stretches their monthly benefits as far as possible, struggling to make ends meet on a fixed income. When news arrives that support or payments are on the way, it naturally sparks hope in the hearts of these seniors and their families. But if the information is unclear or confusing, that hope can quickly turn into frustration, disappointment, and despair. This is why clear, accurate, and reliable information is so critically important. So if you're watching this video, whether you are a senior yourself, a caregiver, or someone whose parents or grandparents rely on this support, it's essential to ensure they receive the right and trustworthy information. If they qualify, real relief may soon be on the horizon. If there's any uncertainty, don't panic. Simply continue to follow updates from reliable sources. And if you encounter false promises, scams, or unrealistic claims online, be sure to ignore them completely, because seniors deserve truth, dignity, respect, and genuine assistance, not empty promises or false hope. Now, to make things perfectly clear and easy to understand, here is a simple summary so no one is left confused. A $300 senior support payment is expected to be given to certain eligible seniors. This means that this payment is not for everyone. It is specifically targeted at those who meet particular eligibility criteria. This is not a rumor or speculation. It is intended to provide help to seniors who are facing financial pressures and need additional support. This $300 payment will not automatically be sent to every senior who receives Social Security benefits. Simply being a Social Security beneficiary does not guarantee that you are eligible for this payment. Only those seniors who fall within defined qualifying categories will receive it. The payment is targeted, which means it focuses on a specific group of seniors who are truly in need, rather than being distributed equally to all seniors regardless of their financial situation. The government's aim is to ensure that the funds reach those who genuinely require extra assistance. The primary purpose of this payment is to help low-income seniors or those who are experiencing financial hardship. It is designed for seniors who have very limited income and who struggle to pay for everyday essentials such as food, medicine, rent, and utilities. The payment is intended to alleviate some of their financial burdens and improve their quality of life. To be absolutely clear, this payment is not a universal Social Security bonus. It is not a permanent increase, a cost of living adjustment COLA raise, or a standard change to benefits. Instead, it is supplemental assistance that works alongside regular Social Security benefits. If you qualify, the payments will most likely arrive through your usual method of receiving benefits, whether that is direct deposit, a benefit card, or a mailed check. In most cases, there will be no need to complete a special application. Most eligible seniors will not need to apply separately. The government will use existing records and income data to determine eligibility and will process the payments automatically. However, it is important to be cautious of scams. Whenever payment news spreads, scammers often try to take advantage by asking for fees, personal information, or fake registrations. Remember, legitimate government payments never require you to pay money or share sensitive personal details. Always stay updated by following official announcements, trusted news outlets, and verified sources. As final details and eligibility confirmations are released, rely on this authentic information to avoid confusion or misinformation. This week and the upcoming weeks are especially important for these updates. Your financial peace of mind truly matters. So please don't panic, don't fall for rumors or misinformation, and don't lose hope. Stay informed, stay safe, and continue to watch for clear, trustworthy updates, because you deserve to know the truth with confidence and without confusion. And never forget, you are not alone. Millions of seniors are navigating this journey alongside you, and you deserve every bit of support, clarity, and fairness that comes your way.